And we are live.
At the international, what international
International Training Conference. Listen, we're international. You know, listen, I know that, listen, we were actually national training conference. But now,
internet. We got people from all over the world attending this event.
right,
Yes, all over the world.
all over the world.
Spectacular.
So you are a grand master.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, first and foremost, I have been training for approximately, say, at least 66 years.
66?
66 years.
66 years.
66.
You don't look 66 years old. So if you've been training, you've been
67.
that means you've been training.
Yeah. Actually, a little more than 66 because I started when I was 3. I'll be 70 next month.
Great.
Grace is great. I'm still here, still doing what I love doing, traveling the world. And my purpose is to inspire, uplift, motivate, educate, and try to encourage people to do better, be better, eat better, think better, and just live a better quality life. So that's my mission. Part of it.
So you said you've been training for 66 years. Now, how can one become a master?
Well, one, it takes consistency. And, there's different levels. So you have people that claim to be masters or grand masters, but it's just not matching up with the skill level, the physical level, and definitely not the spiritual level. Maybe they can punch and kick a little bit, beat up a few students, maybe they win a tournament or two, not bashing it down on anyone else. But not everybody that claims to be a grand master is a grand master. But I've put in the years, I've done this consistently since I was small. My father, who was a hand-to-hand combat instructor in the military, Reverend James Crosson.
Reverend James Crosson?
Yes. But when he would come home on leave, he would show my brother and I. My brother was about a year and a half older than me. And he would show us he didn't even call it jiu-jitsu, he called it jiu-jitsu. Because he was from the South. Call it jiu-jitsu. So I'm going to show you some jiu-jitsu. So, Dad, show me some jiu-jitsu. I'm 3 years old, but at the age 3, I can remember the very first technique that he ever taught me. So years later, I realized this was something that I could do. And as I got older, I realized it was my calling. Because how many people do something from 3 years old to 70 years old?
Wow.
Consistent level.
Wow.
In between that time, I've always trained. I found some way to continue to train. I didn't have money to go to a karate school, so they had different after-school centers and community centers that taught, basic martial arts. But at age, I would say 7, I started taking Shotokan karate, which is a Japanese style karate, and then I did a little Korean karate, taekwondo. But then I went to a demonstration and I saw this big Superman, King Kong looking guy walking like this. So I'm looking, wow. So I'm used to karate. So I see him rolling, moving. Then it was first, before I even saw him, it was this kind of small guy, and he had like about 8 black belts exactly. And he's moving. That was Soke Little John.
Okay.
He was about 17, 16 or something like that.
Wow.
And I'm like, man, that guy's the baddest guy in the world. Then I see this other guy comes out, he rolls swoosh. I'm like, who is that? So he said, come on. So they all start attacking him. He's throwing him, and he's even smoother. I'm like, holy
I want to be like that, right?
Yeah. And then here comes, well, it was Sensei Little John. Then they call him Little John, but he was Sensei. So he attacks, and this big man, he takes out, he's throwing him, he's moving, I'm like, holy cow. I said, I gotta meet them. I gotta meet these guys. So later on after the show, it's okay, Little John. Little John Davis, as they call him, Dad, and he was gracious. maybe one day you come down to the school. But I was young, so they didn't really train kids like that back then. So I said, I like to join the school. No, this is how it went down. So Dr. Powell, he was talking. He had his
Dr.
back
Powell,
turned.
yell at me, please.
It was his back was tall and wide as that window. Those windows, you ever see them, not in the derogatory way, but you ever see King Kong turn?
Right,
It was like, oh, it was like that. I'm like, man. So he was turned with his back to me, and I was saying, okay, I'm going to say, Mr. Dr. Captain Moses Powell, I enjoyed your performance, and I want to become a student. So I said it again and again to myself. And he turns, like, I said, how you doing, young man? I was like Jackie Gleason in the honeymoon. He said, speak English? I said, sir, I really enjoyed the demonstration and I want to become one of your loyal students. So he laughed. He said, well, that's good. He said, but you're very young. He said, and we don't really train kids like that right now. He said, but come back when you're older. So I was a little disappointed. But I found out where the school was, and my friend named Freddie and I, we came back the next day. So I'm sitting in the class, and he walks in, everybody jumps up and down, and jump up and down. I said, didn't I see you yesterday? I said, yes, sir. He said, what are you doing? I said, sir, I want to join the school. He said, didn't I tell you when you get older? I said, I am, sir, a day older, so I'm ready. I'm ready.
I like that. I'm a day older.
So he told me, you sit down and watch. So as they're doing it, I'm doing, because I had a little bit of training, and as he's showing the moves, I'm doing it, and some of the adults wasn't getting it, but I'm emulating and imitating. And he went, I said, do this. So I said, that's racing. Do this. And I have been practicing rollouts since I first saw a judo person roll. So I kind of had a roll down back. So I said, I can do the roll. He said, no, you can't do the roll. You're going to hurt yourself. I did the roll and stood up. He said, you know what? I'm going to let you come down to the school. You come on.
There you go.
And that was the beginning. Wow. And he kind of saw my potential. And I would go there every day. I would go early, stay late. I would
discipline, that is.
I would practice. And my daddy would always encourage me, but I would practice every day. I was born in Brooklyn, Brownsville in East New York. I don't know if you know about that.
I'm from New York, I know exactly where.
Yeah, Brownsville never ran, never will. The rough part of Brooklyn. Mike Tyson used to live around the corner. I was older then. He was a younger guy, snatching pocketbooks or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Mike, come here, man. Snatching my pocketbook. You know what? I hope Mike's not watching.
Right.
Just joking, Mike.
If Mike is watching this, we need to talk.
Yeah, so, from Brownsville. And it was a rough part of Brooklyn, so you either had to learn how to fight or stay in the house. And I never liked staying in the house. But I would go up on my roof. My father was a super of the building. I would go up on the roof and I would just practice all day. Not all day, but for hours on my own. Practicing whatever I learned. And then I got the opportunity to be in the demonstration with Doc. That was it. It was over. But fast forwarding, when I turned 17, just turned 17, actually I was younger. I was about 14. Yeah. I made my black belt.
Wow. So, okay, so let's stop there. You made your black belt at the age of 14?
Yeah, that was unconventional because normally you had to be 18 to 21 to test for black belt.
Wow. Okay.
So,
you did it.
Yeah, and then at age 15, my mother died. Around age 15, so that threw me off, but I kept practicing. And as I kept training, One day, Doc, I'm just moving fast forward though. The doc said to me, I was black Doc then. He said, Brother Crosson, no, he called me Robert. Brother Robert, pack your bags. I want you to come and do a demonstration with me. I said, pack my bag, we're going somewhere. He said, yeah, pack some trunks, also swimming trunks. Now, I'm amazed because I'm saying it's winter time. I hope you're not going to New Jersey somewhere.
right up the street.
Yeah. So first thing I'm thinking, we must be going to Florida because
Right.
it's warm there. I had been to North Carolina a few places,
Right.
but never really that far. So we go to get on the plane, we're flying. And I said, sir, where are we going? He said, no, you're going. I said, yes, sir. So, I fall asleep. I'm not thinking, I'm not hearing where we going, like we'll be landing in blah, blah. So I'm just so anxious because I've never been anywhere really far. We start going down the land, I open my eyes, and I see this blue swimming pool. I said, oh shit, that's a nice swimming pool. He started laughing, and the man next to me said, that's not a pool, son, that's the sea. We landed in Antigua. Did demonstrations, and we were at these different locations in Antigua or whatever country or island for 2, 3, 4 days. Antigua, Grenada, Trinidad, Barbados, St. Lucia, Dominica, St. Point. We went up and down the Caribbean. Now the crazy thing is that it was myself a lot of the time, and I was the only Uki, the only one attacking. He was in his prime, so we didn't have mats. And I said, sir, they don't have any mats here. He said, oh, that's no problem. I'm not going to be falling. So, okay. So then he took me because he knew I could handle it. And I kind of innovated the falling. When you see someone do a flying roll, I created it.
Come on.
The flying roll, I'm saying it.
You hear that?
I dare anyone to dispute that.
Challenge. You better not challenge it. You better not challenge it.
Don't challenge
But yeah. He would take me by my pants and I call it throw me and I'd fly and land like a cat. Literally speaking, he could stand there and take me and throw me and I would pass that pole there and roll out. So I started doing flying rolls because I always liked acrobatics and stuff. And he told me that was my baby. And I just always had this creativity. If you notice, I have a slightly different flavor from
definitely.
We've
Look,
You're our favorite.
Thank you very much.
We learned a lot when you.
Yeah, we definitely learned a lot.
Yeah, so this was something I was ordained to be. So it's so much to my story that I don't want to tell you everything because you wouldn't buy the book. You got it all. So I saved a few things. But so fast forward, Doc, after a while, he started traveling the world. I traveled with him to Panama and Sophia and myself. We've traveled with them and done demonstrations in various parts of the world. I performed with them in Madison Square Garden, Oriental World of Self-Defense. And then Doc, he left town. He was teaching in the Middle East and all over. So he told me just do what I do. He blessed me. And they called me to do a show at Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. So I was one of the featured. Well, actually, it was a bunch of instructors from Japan, Italy, China, all over. But it wound up as I did my demonstration, they did some crazy stuff. But I was kind of one of the crowd's favorites because I brought some entertainment. Back then, I brought some music. I brought the sparkling uniforms. This uniform I made, and I just gave the
Yes, I have pictures of that. Yes, I did.
To the road. You got that?
I did. I got it.
Oh, anyway, forgot where we were. Yeah, so 20,000. I'm doing demonstrations at Madison Square Garden. My world is sports spectacular. Great legends in sports, ESPN, which came later. But they started calling me in Venezuela and different places to do seminars. But one of my things was that anytime I did a seminar or demonstration, I wanted to bring something more than just these. I wanted to entertain the people. I wanted to educate them. I wanted to motivate them. And where that came from, all that flair and stuff. I used to be stage manager for a group called Blue Magic.
Okay.
I've worked with the Delphonics, the Temptations, the Four Tops, James Brown, the Stylistics, Phyllis Hyman, Patti LaBelle, you name it. And being around them, Luther Vandross and different people and seeing how they prepare backstage and, all the sparkle and glitter and the showmanship. I couldn't sing, so I figured I'd do it. Yeah. Like I used to tell the joke, I said, man, so like Al Green, he's on the stage, the women are screaming, ah! I said I couldn't sing, so the only way I could make them scream is twist their wrist. Same results, what the heck, they're screaming.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so yeah. But I love what I do, as you can see. I'm a people person.
Yes,
you are. Anytime I do anything, anywhere, I want whoever is participating to leave with a better sense of self-protection and just uplifting.
I like that.
You got some grandmasters that like this. I know I can't do it to you. I wouldn't. I'm too good. You see me, I like to laugh. I like to joke, but that has nothing to do with what's in here, because I'm still probably one of the most dangerous people that you would interview.
Facts.
Wow.
Facts. So, last question. What can you tell the audience in regards to this experience for this weekend?
I'm still trying to process it. I'm still trying to process it, because anytime the minister, or I'm in the presence of the minister, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Years ago, I would see the minister, I would hear him speak, and I said, man, one day I would love to meet that man. That is a great man. And to be able to present to him something that I made from out of my heart, out of my mind. I prayed over it, I prayed about it, and he received it well. I went in the bathroom, I got on my knees and started crying. Thank you. To be here now.
Yeah, you about to make me cry.
I know, I'm like,
listen, this is not a crying show.
And I made it 20 years ago, I got a check 19 years ago. I was diagnosed with cancer. They didn't know if I was going to make it to the next week or the next month, but by the grace of the Creator, still here, still moving, still inspiring, still doing the work.
And still kicking tail.
That's right. That's right. But it's so much, and I've enjoyed this, and from the first time I met you both, you had such a great energy. I said, they got something special about them. I didn't know you did this. But
yes. We actually started when the minister came out with the criterion, and the minister was encouraging us to go from, pillar to pole to, tell them not to vaccinate or, inoculate us with the vaccination.
Right.
So since then, we've been, doing that, educating people all over the world. And so now that has died, still living, but died now, we're actually dealing with what we call the 9 ministries.
Yes.
And the 9 ministries is basically a ministry that we actually deal with pretty much, right now we're dealing with the Ministry of Justice or the Ministry of Defense, definitely here. And you are a part of that Ministry of Defense. You are that part of the Ministry of Justice. So I think, thank God for you. And again, likewise with you, when we first met you, look, you were the favorite.
I remember y'all was throwing down. I said, man, I got to go talk to them. It's serious. They ain't playing. You were having a good time. But one more thing I want to say before we finish
Yes.
up. With the cancer situation, it just kind of compelled me to, in my travels, talk to men, especially black men, because we tend to take care of the family, the dog, the cat, the car, the job, and everything else, and we put ourselves last. So we have to monitor our health. We have to be more proactive, get our checkups. Don't let the ego get in the way. I feel good. I don't feel anything, so I'm good. No, go get the checkups. You know, and so you can be here for your family. You can be here to do what the Creator's put you here to do.
I like that. That was
heard it.
wonderful advice. And
But the last thing, I love the minister. He has inspired me so much, and it was just an honor and a privilege to be able to touch his hand, more or less, present him with
Yes.
a robe. So, yeah.
Praise.
I just before you press that button, I'm just as you're talking, all I could think about is the discipline.
Yes.
That from your story,
and the
being very
steadfast,
goal oriented, result oriented,
yes,
and not stopping just because somebody said that you were too young or not right now. It's you had a determination and you saw it, you went for it, and you have been doing it ever since. It just is resonating to me because I think sometimes we get off track, and we lack the discipline to be successful. And if we just stick with it, it all will fall into place. But we just believe it's not getting out of our way. It's the fear factor. It's just, but what this art that I see, and I need to get more involved, is that's what it does. It just creates a regimen, and it helps the thinking, it helps you focus. It just helps you do so much more than it's you defending yourself, but you're really doing a lot for the body and the mind and the spirit. It's a whole package. But anyway, I just, as you were talking, that kept coming up in my spirit. And I kept saying, I need to say it because it's true, it's real. And if we just create some discipline in our lives, just like we came here, but it's up to us, to continue, right? So that's the point.
That's right.
You know,
continuation will make you a sensation in the nation.
Hey,
exactly,
But great meeting you both.
Likewise.
Thank you so much
Always.
for taking the time.
Yes, indeed. This is the 7th Region Coalition. Stay tuned for the next show.
I see you.